Um, oh, the cops and the snowball thing. Cops being pelted with the snowballs in Manhattan. They're trying to, and even Mamdani posted something. They're trying to make this sound like it's just with some playful snowball throwing. Hey, it's winter, it's snow. Some kids were throwing around some snowballs, and some cops might have been hit by some snowballs. But don't worry about it. Kids have snowball fights. How dangerous could it be? It's not about the danger of snowballs. Now, look, anything's dangerous. You get a little piece of ice in there, a rock. You hit someone right in the eyes with it. So, I mean, there is an element of danger, but not much in a snowball fight. We know that. If you don't want to be involved in a snowball fight, it's very annoying to have people throw snowballs at you. But it doesn't have, it's not about the snowball. It's not about the snowball hitting you and whether you're going to be injured by it. Let's watch that clip. Let's watch some snowball pelting. And that guy's carrying a giant ice ball with him. This guy's not having it. Yeah, he's like, and his buddy's like, dude, come back here. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
It's going to be inside the playroom.
He wants to grab one of them.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. Fucking piece of shit. How good do you think this is for morale? How good does this make the cops feel about their job and going out there on a daily basis? They don't have any fear. They're just... Hi, this is Anthony Cumia.
Hello, I'm Gavin McInnes.
And together we're Compound Censored.
And we would like you to subscribe with this deal using this promo code right below me right now.
Do it, because it's very entertaining. Following the cops, because they know nothing's going to happen. Oh, great, the door. Oh, I thought the door was on. Look at this shit. Don't open the door again, Jesus. If I were the cops, I'd have Tourette's at that point. I'd have unbelievable Tourette's. Hey, all right, enough with the siren. Okay. You could turn that off. I think we've probably seen enough. Yeah, it's not about the snowballs. And you saw they were throwing some pretty big chunks of snow and whatnot. But again, it's the complete lack of respect. That is just a metaphor for the attitude that these thugs and assholes have for the police department. They don't care about throwing anything at them. Snowballs or hammers. They would throw both with equal vigor. And it's become a thing, this complete lack of respect for the law. And that's the problem. It's not literally the snowballs that are the problem. It's that they are throwing snowballs, and they can do it with impunity, and they could throw anything else with impunity. There was a clip from, I tweeted it earlier, a clip from 2019. And if you were in New York at the time, you might remember a bunch of thugs throwing buckets of water on the cops on a hot summer day. Yeah, here it is. Let's watch. And the bucket. Yeah, that was going on. Super soakers. They were throwing buckets of water at the cops. That was 2019. And it's only gotten worse. And back then, people were saying, this is a bad precedent to set. This is disrespectful. These people should be locked up for that. You are assaulting a police officer. And nothing happened. That was it. Nothing happened. No repercussions, no accountability. And what did that do? Did that make it better? Like, do you think they got bored? Like, oh, this is no fun. We're not even being hassled by the man if we do that. So let's just stop doing it. Yeah, sure. No, it got worse and worse. And, the cops just looked dejected and beaten and downtrodden, just complete lack of any morale. You think they have any ambition to help the public when they go out and that's how they're greeted? And you got a mayor that doesn't want to do anything about it. His post on the whole thing was like, hey, we all been in snowball fights. But again, it's not about the snowballs. It's about the lack of respect for the law and the people that are there to enforce it. So, you could look at it like it's just a snowball fight, or you could see the bigger picture and realize that there is a huge problem in the city. No one respects the cops or the laws that they're trying to enforce. And you have a mayor that doesn't give a shit. 5,000 new recruits gone. He doesn't want them. Trying to cut down on the budget, a $5 billion budget gap that he's trying to fill, instead of cutting these ridiculous DEI programs and whatnot. He's cutting from the NYPD. More morale boosting there, huh? And you're going to get a city like London and Chicago and all these cities where the cops, inconsequential, really. Inconsequential. Hey, U2 has an ICE song out. Remember Bruce Springsteen put one out. Wasn't that great? Yes, Dallas, it was great. Bruce put out a song. Well, when ICE goes out and tries to kill Renee Good, we gotta make sure that they don't. Ugh. Wow, wow. So Bruce did one, and I guess U2 figured, hey, we've been irrelevant for quite some time now. Maybe we ought to jump in on this and try to stoke a fire under our asses and get some eyes and ears on U2 once again. Well, I don't think it worked. It's terrible. All of these tributes to the idiots that decided to interfere with law enforcement and got themselves waxed. The songs to them are so bad. It's so cringy, embarrassing. It's so f***ing. It looks and sounds like they threw it together with AI. They said, hey, write a song about an anti-ICE song and include Alex, whatever his name was, and Renee Good, and then they just pop a song out that sounds AI. I wouldn't doubt it is. I've seen how AI works with certain songwriting, and it'll pop a song out in a second. And if you really listen to it, the quality of it and the lyrics and everything, you'll be like, yeah, that's an AI song. But some people buy into it. They're fooled by it. And I think this is the AI, but U2 put it out. It's their song, their anti-ice song, man. Let's give it a listen and rock with it. Renee Good, Renee's. That was fucking awful. Oh, Jesus. All these fucking, they've fallen off a bit over the course of the years. You too. Like, yeah, let's write a song, man. I have some serious feelings about this. Not quite Bloody Sunday, is it? Not quite Sunday, Bloody Sunday. Ugh. Really just embarrassing. And the video looked like some AI thing that was just cobbled together from Vegas clips and then AI'd. The song sounded AI. Write an anti-ice song in the style of U2. You'll get that. That's what will pop out. That or some equal drivel nonsense song. Good job. Good job, U2. Good job. What's next? The Eagles. Let's get the Eagles. Welfare Hotel California. Migrant Hotel California. How about that? It's a song about how migrants need shelter and we ought to put them in hotels and pay the bill. Living it up at Migrant Hotel California. Every day. It would be great to just, hey, did you see this? America's white again. Some good news. Nothing like that. We're not getting anything like that, are we? Oh, this is great. Our good pal, Bobby D, Bob De Niro. He's been talking about Trump forever. He's a mutt. Beat him up. I'll take him out back and show him. And he looks good. He's destroyed his legacy. I still watch Goodfellas, but when he pops on the screen for the first time in the movie, I'm like, this idiot. And he's like, does this happen to every guy that reaches that age? You know, your 80s, I guess, late 70s, early 80s. Do you just start crying like a pussy at everything? Does everything get you? You start just crying. I can understand it's, a loved one has passed on and you're emotional about it. That's completely understandable. A beloved pet. But De Niro is sitting down doing a podcast and he starts breaking up crying about, we gotta be there for each other. Let's watch Bobby D make a total fool of himself.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always about lifting up everybody around you,
Yeah,
everybody.
of course.
Why is that?
You have to lift people up.
Why?
You have to bring them together. Period. You can't divide people. You can't win that way. It's a no-win situation. And look what we have. Look who we have there. It's almost like a destiny to have this thing there, attempting to destroy this country.
Destroying.
And maybe not even understanding why. So it's up to us to protect the country
That we love.
Yes.
You weren't supposed to make me cry.
Ugh,
Thank you so much.
shut up.
Thank you for this. We talked about how this is the moment. This is the moment that it goes one way or the other.
That's right.
You think it's going the other way?
I don't know. All I know is people have to resist. There's no easy way. It's not going to come too easy. You know, there's a time when you know in your own life, in your own survival, you better do this. You better jump and run through the fire. Because if you don't run through the fire, you're not getting out. And that's what we have to do.
I'm glad I get to run next to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
There is not a drop of testosterone left in that guy's body. What if we gotta help each other and lift each other up? Listen, you Jew. Stop your crying. And what the f*** are you doing on a podcast? The guys back home are asking me what the f*** you're doing crying on a podcast. That's Robert De Niro. That's how he wants to be remembered, framed for all history. You gotta lift each other up. That is not good. But there he was. You know, they think the United States right now is in this insane turmoil and on the brink of falling apart because of Trump being president. That's their whole thing. Trump is president. He's got the majority in the Senate and the House. He's got a conservative Supreme Court, and we're doomed. The Constitution was thrown away, and democracy is crumbling right before our eyes. They believe this instead of what it is. Trump is a president that they do not agree with his policies, but they are his policies. He does have the House and the Senate, and even still, there are checks and balances in place where you can't just write your own ticket. You don't have that much of a majority. And the Supreme Court, they vote against them all the time. It's the way this government works. And he's doing nothing illegal. He's doing nothing unconstitutional. It's just they don't like it. They don't like it. Like we didn't like 4 years of Joe Biden letting illegals run in unfettered, unvetted, without any blocks or balances. They just let them run in. And we didn't like that. And that was unconstitutional. That was against the law. But you deal with these things. And then when there's a midterm election and then a presidential election, then you vote for who you want to vote for. If they win, now you got the presidency and then maybe the House and the Senate or one or the other. And you get to pick Supreme Court justices if they retire or die. It's the way it's always worked. And it's working the way it's always worked right now with Trump as president. But because they're immature, mentally disturbed babies, they don't understand that. This is just a presidential term for a president that you don't like. You don't agree with his policies. He doesn't want a load of illegals in the country. There you go. He don't like the idea that every major city is rife with crime. And there's a certain community perpetrating most of it. And that something should be done. Is that illegal to say that? He wants the United States to be treated fairly in world trade and with our relationships with NATO and the European Union, and why we're footing the bill for everything. Is that, he's turned on our allies. Yeah, he's turned on our allies, turned around and said, pay up. We've been doing this shit since World War II. We've been footing the bill for everything. And when he says, maybe you guys could cough up some money so we're not paying 90% of the NATO bill, that to them, Bob De Niro, he's pissing on our allies. Better to piss on them than get bukkakied by the entire NATO organization. They just don't get it. Here's this woman. Let me find this clip. I have so much stuff. It's like days and days. Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Holy shit. So if you enjoyed that clip,
Then subscribe to Compound Censored using this promo code.